Just hang on a second. I just need to stop you there.
Okay.
You know how we don't do real people?
Okay.
Why are we sitting here talking about Santa Claus, James?
Oh, shit.
People might not be ready for that yet.
Oh,
Cancel this episode. Stop. This must never leave.
Stop the fucking presses.
I'm sorry. Could you imagine? Maybe. Oh shit. Shall we start next year with a YouTuber apology?
Shut up.
You know the style where
Fucking
it's
hell.
just us in frame looking sad and just I'm sorry, and then it's like, yeah,
Of course, Santa Claus is real.
Santa is. We misspoke. He's real. I'm sorry for everyone who wrote in, and
Santa is as real as you want him to be.
we're learning from our mistakes. All of the HR bullshit that goes into those generic ass apologies.
While we are sitting on our vast piles of money that we made by saying those comments, we will try to be better people.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless.
I just got a mental image of Santa Claus lying down on a counselling couch and the counsellor just going, I believe in you.
Okay, so in case we use this, previously on Us Just Talking, I asked, "Are we ready to record?" Grace said yes. Nick said yes and then screamed. And I was waiting till we had the recording going to ask, Nick, why did you scream?
It's honestly not that fucking interesting.
That's really disappointing because you've hyped this up now. You might have to lie.
I haven't hyped this up. You hyped this up.
Okay, one of us has hyped this up.
It's James. James hyped it.
I don't want to point fingers. It was a group effort, so we're just going to own it.
It was James.
Shh. Nick, why did you scream? Lie if you had to have to.
Do you know what? I'm not going to lie. I like to think that we've built our image up to be quite trustworthy on this podcast. Well, some of us have.
Yeah, some of us have. Grace.
And so yeah, basically what happened is I don't have a swivel chair at my desk. I have a recliner, right? And
I see.
since we were just talking, I was in the full recline position. Then I leaned forward to record and unreclined the chair. At the same time, I thought I'd pressed the wrong button and just sent my Audacity track into infinity. But yeah,
see.
that was the scream.
Okay.
So
So it wasn't the ghost.
no, it wasn't the ghost. I told you it wasn't that
Okay.
interesting.
That's a shame. Have we mentioned your ghost on this show?
Yeah, we have.
I feel like we have.
I'm
yeah.
sure we have, like, multiple times.
Nick's house is absolutely haunted.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not a matter of can you exercise it, it's more can you live with this ghost and build a rapport and maybe set up some kind of sitcom.
Or a pottery wheel.
I mean,
Yes, Ha! Grace, you made the ghost reference first, not me. Ha! It was on. This is you. This is all you.
I'm so used to the friends cutting me out every time I tell a joke. I honestly thought it was going to have my back on that one. But
Pottery wheel.
I mean, to be fair, touch wood, there hasn't been a right lot of activity lately. So, yeah, I think the ghost is placated for now.
Have you put salt around any of the rooms?
No, I've literally done nothing. What I've decided to do, which is the mistake that everybody... Like, it's doing the opposite of what everybody does in the horror films. I've decided to not fuck with it.
That's a good idea.
So,
respect its space and privacy.
Yeah. Because this is the thing, like, once you start fucking with it, that's when things start to get worse.
Yeah, it becomes
That's
like
true.
A ghostly prank war, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then there's like, you set up a camera, and then there's somebody watching you at 3 a.m. while you sleep. And then things start moving around, and then before you know it, there's a whole sort of like Amityville horror thing where you have to get out of the house because otherwise you're going to die. So, yeah, we're just not going to fuck with it. That's what's going to happen.
Maybe you should leave just a note, like just write on a piece of paper, just hi there, is there anything you need? And just leave a pen by that notebook. Just leave it overnight.
Yeah, could do.
See if the ghost leave some biscuits out, please. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Could be useful.
I do have biscuits in the tin, so...
These violent delights have violent ends, after all.
Maybe they have a different preference in biscuits.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe they want you to leave out some bourbons instead.
Oh, I do have bourbons, actually.
Oh, maybe they want to leave out party rings.
And white chocolate digestives.
Oh,
This
excellent
is when
choice.
you're doing this and you end up with ghosts and Santa Claus in your house.
Yes.
Which isn't so bad. I'm surprised that film hasn't been made yet.
What, the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future, and
Ghosts
Santa Claus?
versus Santa.
Oh my god, maybe
That's-
it does already exist.
That is an
He's
Asylum
delivering-
Films title, if ever I heard
It
one.
is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Asylum, if you know of us. You know what, listeners, for those who don't know about Asylum, they are a film studio who make goofy knockoffs of more popular films. The one that sticks with me is Atlantic Rim. They use like legally distinct titles, just enough to get away with it. They're normally filmed over a weekend with next to no budget. They're one of my favourite film studios.
I mean, The Nightmare Before Christmas is Spooky Things versus Christmas. Santa
Oh,
Claus, isn't it?
yeah, I suppose it is.
They did kidnap him.
Hadn't thought of that.
The boogeyman did actually fucking kidnap the bloke, so...
What an asshole.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There's
Oh, yeah.
also the Terry Pratchett novel.
Oh yeah, he
Uh,
filled in for the Hogfather, didn't he?
He did, where death
Oh,
takes
I love
over for
that.
being Christmas.
And
Because
he didn't need to put the fake beard on, but he did it anyway.
he wanted to. Yeah. Good book. Highly recommend.
Did you see the BBC version?
I have seen the BBC version.
Oh, classic.
It's kind of wild we haven't had more Pratchett adaptations yet. I mean, we've had Good Omens, big success. We had that version of The Watch, which I forgot about, which we're not going to talk about because it was the least faithful adaptation in human history. So, not that.
Yeah. The Colour of Magic going postal as well.
I really enjoyed the Going Postal film. That was how I got into Pratchett in the end. Yeah, more Pratchett adaptations. You know you want to.
Yes.
There's a whole cinematic universe waiting to happen there, because there's lots of different character arcs.
Yeah, we'll just wait for one film company to pick up the rights, and then before we know it, we'll be sick of it.
Oh god, maybe.
Don't say that.
Sadly though, everyone I've thought who is a good casting choice for Death has sadly passed away.
That's very in character of them, but
It is, isn't it? Like, one of the films there, Christopher Lee as Death, and he of course killed it, because it's Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
The guy they cast in Hogfather has passed away. I don't know who I'd cast as Death anymore.
surely there's going to be some actor who has got like a deep old man voice.
Yeah, it just needs to be any man with gravitas, to be honest. Ian McKellen could probably do a solid job.
Con O'Neill on stills.
No, he's too gravelly.
Really?
I think Con O'Neill I would cast as one of the guards, and I don't know which guard yet.
Okay.
What about Brian Blessed?
Oh, Brian Blessed as Death would be perfect. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd cast Brian.
the deep booming voice.
Yeah, because all the Death's lines are written in all caps, and everything Brian Blessed says is in all caps.
Yeah.
So he's a solid choice.
It's a casting choice made in heaven.
So Con O'Neill, I think, would be my second choice for Commander Vimes.
Oh, okay. Yep.
If I was gonna do a Discworld adaptation.
One of the few Pratchett books I have read was a story involving Sam Vimes. Vimes. I can't remember which one it is now,
Oh,
but there we go. I enjoyed it.
have a think.
Mr.
Uh,
Ham has definitely come out of a Pratchett universe somewhere and cheated
Mr.
his
Ham?
way into our society. I'm not sure how. The
Oh,
guy who
John
plays-
Hamm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, who would I
has,
cast?
isn't he? He's accidentally escaped from Frank Morport. Blah, blah, blah,
John
blah,
Hamm.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Hank
He's-
Morport.
He might be a bit old for it by now, but John Hamm as Commander Carrot would be perfect.
I don't know them lot that very well.
So Carrot is the himbo guard. He was raised by dwarves, and he's like just this massive man who is clearly the former king of Ankh-Morpork, because he's got this sword that is just described as kind of, it's a family heirloom. It clearly had a lot of jewels on it, but they've all been taken off. Like, it's never confirmed, but they just heavily imply it through every book that he is the long-lost king of Ankh-Morpork, who could reclaim the throne if he ever felt inclined, but he doesn't. Yeah, John Hamm, maybe a little bit younger, but perfect. That's the vibe for Carrot, for sure. Oh, they call him Carrot not because he's ginger, but because he's built like a carrot. Like
What, big
small
at
and
the
stocky
top?
at the top, and then just broad. Sure, he's a JoJo protagonist,
Yeah,
essentially.
Ah, I
Skipped
see.
leg
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. If you could summon Jonathan Joestar, he would be the ideal casting for Carrot.
So what are we covering today?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. That's just the plan. It's the end of the year. We're gonna talk Christmas. We're gonna chat shit. I was gonna put you guys on the spot. I mentioned this yesterday. I doubt Grace has read that chat message.
what?
To be fair, I read it and didn't do anything about it.
That's fine. I'm gonna put you guys on the spot. I want to know, first of all, welcome to Britain's Next Top Waifu. I'm James. Joining me is Grace
Okay.
and Nick.
Hello.
Nick, give me your top 5 waifus of 2023.
Top 5?
We can do top 3. I don't know. I didn't put much thought into this myself. I've got written down top 5 waifus, top 5 husbandos, and top 5 ships. We can do them in any order.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to start with ships, actually? I've got more thoughts on top 5 ships. Would you be happy with top 3?
Yes.
Cool. Top 3. Ignore what I said about 5s.
Okay. Okay, so top 3.
Okay.
Coming in at number 3, Flying Scotsman and City of Trora.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, actually,
Trains.
objection. This is top ships of 2023.
Oh, that was in 2022, wasn't it?
You did not learn about that ship in 2023.
Oh, these.
But
So, my criteria, you have to have learnt about it this year. It doesn't have to be. It has to be new to you. Let's put it that way.
Right, I see. It's got to be something we've covered this year.
Not necessarily covered, but something you learned about this year.
Okay.
For example, one of my top 3 ships is going to be Wen Claire, which I learned about this year because I watched it this year.
I mean, yeah,
was
that.
it this year? I thought it was last year.
It came out last year. I didn't watch it till this year.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Because you covered it in the Christmas special last year, and I went, oh, okay, I should probably watch this. And then I did, and it was good.
I'm not quite sure about top 3, but I am pretty sure that this is top 3. But Amelia Rose and literally everybody else in the Doctor Who universe.
Yes. For those who haven't, go listen to our other show, Fanfics and Chill. Absolutely delightful fic about an edgy OC banging her way through the Doctor Who universe.
Yeah, go and listen to us lose our fucking minds because we
Yeah,
did.
that was something.
Oh boy, we did. So yeah, that was something else.
Okay. Grace, who are your favourite ships of the year?
Oh, probably the live action Rorona Zorro.
Oh, One Piece.
Yeah. And
I've not
probably
seen that yet.
Sanjay, actually, come to think of it. Even though they hate each other, I just think it would work.
You're going to have to explain this one because I've not seen any of One Piece.
Okay, so you've got knockoff Zorro, where he's got 3 katanas, and he's got green hair.
Okay.
3.
That's very
Green
different to
hair.
traditional Zorro.
Yeah, but, like, you can kind of tell he was based off Zorro, because he's, like, this master swordsman, and
His
His
name
car-
is Zorro.
his name is Zorro.
Mhm.
Rorona Zorro.
They're really leading into it, this, aren't they?
I'm guessing not Antonio
I mean,
Banderas either.
Everyone is dressed like a main character, so it's or like a one. Everyone dresses like a stand user, so you don't know
Nice.
who's a background character or not. It's very keeps you on your toes.
I admire the dedication.
Ugh.
Because not even everyone in JoJo is dressed like a stand user. Like,
Oh mate, and like the live action, we thought they'd be cowards, but they weren't, and they actually gave everyone the outfits from the cartoon. They have snails as phones, for fuck's sake,
Ooh.
and somehow it works.
okay.
Best live action I've ever seen of an anime. Ugh,
It's not a very high bar, but it's glowing praise.
it set the bar.
Mm.
It certainly set
It
the
sure
fucking bar.
did.
Yeah.
It was very good. Yeah, so him and Sanjay, who actually probably is quite dressed like a normal person, but he's got a curly eyebrow, which I suppose makes him a bit strange.
Okay.
Always smoking a cigarette, fights with his feet.
So he's probably going under your top 5 husbandos rather than. Or
I
is he a
ship
ship?
it. I ship it.
Oh,
and I like,
sorry,
I
him and
like
Zor-
them.
Zoro and Sanjay.
They're their own husbandos
Oh,
in
okay.
their own right, but
Got
together
you.
they're a power couple.
Got you.
Yes.
Actually, speaking of husbandos, this is something I discovered this year, or rather, this is something I discovered years ago, but like never really watched until this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to nominate everybody's favourite space bum, Spike Spiegel.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is a
Yes.
top husbando. I'm going to second that.
Yeah,
He's
100%.
lovely.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Aw. Did you finish it?
I've not finished it.
Right, so here's the thing. I think I've got like 2 episodes to watch because I watched it with Sophie. We don't want it to end.
I know what
yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, it's like we're going to get to the end. It's like, well, what do we watch now? That was so good. It was fun.
And you feel it coming as well, because like the bounty hunter show closes, and like the guy meets his mum.
Yeah.
After he's been like, and you're just like, oh no, the show's ending. The show's ending. It's all happening.
Yeah, I think we've got like 3 episodes to go. We've got, I'm pretty sure they did just like a standalone and a 2-parter towards the end, at the end. And we've got those to go, and I don't particularly want it to end. We may have to start it again before watching it all the way through.
You know, there are other anime.
I know there are, but you know.
No, I get it.
As someone who has watched other anime, I can say you can't really get very close to Cowboy Bebop. But I do recommend, oh fuck, what's it called? I want to say Vash Stampede, but that's the name of
Trigun.
the character. Trigun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not the new one, but the old one, if you like the old graphics. But if you don't mind watching the new graphics with kind of strange animation, then sure, go for the new one.
Yeah, to be fair, I did think what drew me to Cowboy Bebop was all the aesthetic shots that people who like to think they're edgy were posting on their Facebooks and stuff like that. I thought this is going to be really sort of like melancholy and aesthetic, and I think I'd enjoy it. But then I watched it and I enjoyed it because it was just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
No, I get you.
it was really, really sort of like. I mean, yeah, it was sad in places, but most of it was quite cheerful.
No, I've noticed that. I've noticed. I'm not sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I have it with a lot of stuff like that. Have you noticed that really goofy shit? People will fanfic and fan art it all really serious, and then the opposite, vice versa.
Yeah,
like Hetalia.
yeah.
Hetalia, the most goofy fucking thing I've ever watched on world history. And you'd have these amazing works of art of like these personified countries, but it's just people flinging shit at each other and being racist. I was like, what the fuck?
It's true.
Yeah,
It is true.
it is rather bizarre. They put them in sort of serious situations when it's not serious at all. But yeah, really enjoyed that. Spike Spiegel is up there.
Absolutely. I think I might put him on mine because I also started Cowboy Bebop this year,
Yeah.
and I don't have many other people to put on my top husbando list.
Crowley is another one.
Crowley, yeah,
We just didn't see him in 2023 though. We've known him for a lot.
that's true. Ineffable Bureaucracy, we only really saw this year, so that could go on your ship list.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd put it on as a top one for the year though.
I mean, Beelzebub could count as both a waifu and a husbando, I suppose.
I didn't think about non-binary people.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shame on you.
Pick one.
What century are we living in?
I know. I'm sorry, Nick. You'll have to pick where you're gonna put them. I don't think we know of enough non-binary characters to do a top 3 non-binary characters list.
No.
Unless you can think of some more to put on there.
Should we just say character?
Sure.
Just
Sure.
scrub the husbando waifu shit. Just character. Characters you liked. Come
Yeah,
on.
go on. Yeah,
We're
characters you
overthinking
liked. The mum from Castlevania, Nocturne.
Oh, for God's sake. I know who you mean. She was nice.
God, she's the kind of character you can almost see the timer directly above her head.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the mum, the speaker, incidentally, not Richter's mum. Though Richter's mum was really cool. I think that's my takeaway from Castlevania is all the mums are really cool. In fact, I would say the mums are cooler than the main characters at this point. But I think that's the idea. They're going to grow up, I think. Old Man Belmont was a great choice to have as well.
He was just an arse, wasn't he?
Yeah, Just Belmont. Who is one of...
Mr. Belmont.
He was actually the protagonist of the only one I've actually played all the way through. So, I was thrilled to see Juiced, but he was a bishy when I played him, rather than being the grumpy old man. We need more games about grumpy old men who are called out of retirement to do shit. I think that's a fun aesthetic.
Wasn't one of the Metal Gears
We've had lots
about
of
that?
Yeah, Metal Gear 4.
Yeah.
Solid Snake.
I do remember Snake having a big sort of like bushy grey moustache.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've also not played that, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't played Metal Gear. I just remember it coming out.
We will do Metal Gear next year, because we've been sat on that for a while. Even though it's mostly going to be from the perspective of Revengeance. Because how can it not be?
Such a fucking title, that.
It's a great... It lives up to that title.
Revengeance.
Yeah. like that's the Metal Gear franchise in a nutshell, really. It's just making up their own stupid words and adding to it. And Nick, do you know anything about
Is
Revengeance?
Revengeance not an actual word?
Revengeance is not a real word. No.
That is a massive disappointment to the dictionary.
I mean, it is. It probably is now.
Yeah.
Put it this way, if Riz can be the word of the year for 2023, we can get Revengeance into the dictionary.
Oh, I hope so.
How would you use that in a sentence?
I will
have my revengeance.
I will have my revengeance. There you go.
The thing is, it's fucking redundant because revenge and vengeance is the same thing.
Oh shit, it's a real word according to Google.
Have you just been dunking on them not knowing English, and it turns out you were the English speaker not knowing
Okay,
English?
it was... Hear me out. It was only been used in the 14th century. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the earliest use of the word was 1150 to the 1500s, and then it stopped being used.
That's such a shame. Bring it back.
So, Metal Gear Revengeance brought it back.
Brilliant.
That's how that worked. Nick, do you know anything about Revengeance? The game?
I know it exists.
Okay. The final boss is a US senator.
Oh, wow, okay.
Like, the first boss in the game is a giant robot that you slice in half. And the final boss is just a senator who is quite hench.
Like, is he... So, is the boss fight, like, stupidly easy then?
No. He played football in college.
Oh, and therefore he's, strong as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Also, nanomachines.
Ah, okay, so yeah, he does have an enhancement. He's not just a jock which became a politician.
Let me send you a gif.
Forget he's got the power of anime on his side.
Yeah. You'll recognise this boss fight.
Right, okay.
At least I think you will.
Right, let me see.
You'll at least recognise what they're on.
Yes.
Standing here, I realise. This literally his health bar just says senator above it.
Yeah. He keeps going.
Why is he just stood there?
Because he can. Watch him. He just takes all the punches. Yeah, you're welcome.
Wow.
So that's a topic for another time.
Yeah, that's really something. I reckon we'll be able to see some fan fiction about him.
It's definitely on the PS3. I don't know if it got ported to the PS4. If it is, I think it's a short game. It's probably worth playing.
Yeah.
At least a little bit of. Because it's very silly.
It looks it. It looks
one of the best
batshit.
soundtracks in a video game as well. I got sidetracked. Best ships of the year. Claire, absolutely.
Yep, Claire's up there.
Top waifus, the mums from Castlevania.
Carlisle
Top husbando.
Cullen and Bigfoot.
Carlisle Cullen. Yep. Grace, was it this year we watched Twilight, or was that last year?
Oh, I can't remember. All the years blur into
They
one.
do, don't they? I don't think Edward Cullen and Bella is making my top ships of the year, though. Even if it was this year that we watched it.
No, that's fair enough.
God, what came out this year?
I found out about Luigi and Bowser this
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
year. Yeah, apparently there's something we missed because we haven't watched the Mario movie yet.
Are they in your top ships, though?
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Okay.
It's yet to be seen.
Okay.
I'll do it before the year's out, and then I'll update you in the new year.
Perfect. Is Bowser the top husbando of 2023?
Probably not.
I don't know. He seems... No, it's fucking Ken. What am I on about?
Of course it is.
I forgot. How did I forget about Ken? There you go. Top husbando. Probably Ryan Gosling. Either as Ken or not. He seems like a swell guy.
I mean, for a lot of people.
Yeah.
He overthrew Barbie Land.
He did.
He tried to bring in the patriarchy.
he did. He did. Like, he spent like 5 minutes in... Spoilers for everything at this point. He spent 5 minutes in the real world, discovered misogyny, and thought it was the best idea ever. And then brought it back to Barbie Land, which is a matriarchy. That's the word.
That is the word,
Yeah.
yeah.
And invented the alt-right in Barbie Land.
Fucking hell.
But he got over it. He grew as a person. And
Yeah.
that's good. And he discovered positive masculinity. So good on him. There you go. Go watch Barbie, Nick. It was really good.
I know, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, cracking film.
Yeah, we may get it and rent it off Amazon or something.
Nick, please don't rent it off Amazon.
Okay.
I just tell me you want a USB of something and I'll get... It's better than giving Jeff
Well-
Bezos money.
Well, this needs to be cut
It does a little bit.
in case.
Okay, get it from any get it from any platform that isn't Amazon.
Okay,
Let
so
me show you the way.
going on eBay and buying a DVD, that's okay.
Yep.
Right, I see.
Going to your local Blockbuster.
My local
Oh.
Blockbuster is in Bend, Oregon.
Oh.
In fact,
Shit.
like everybody's
And it
local
closed
Blockbuster
in
is in
2008.
Bend, Oregon because it's the only one left.
Yes.
Oh no.
That is the most local Blockbuster to me.
We were talking about doing holiday trips before we started recording.
Oh, I'd fucking love to go to the last Blockbuster.
Where is Oregon? I know it's in America. I'm just like,
I
how
know,
viable is a trip?
I know nothing about Oregon. I know there was a trail at one point which was made into a video game, but other than that, absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's... I'm in a similar boat.
Yeah, that's it. I know that there was a video game made about it, and the last Blockbuster is there, but other than that...
Okay, it's West Coast.
Hmm.
I will look. Like, is it actually there, though? Is it genuinely?
Yeah. I follow them on Instagram. I'm pretty sure they're on there as the last Blockbuster.
But is it a parody?
No, it's a
I'd
literal
so laugh if you
Blockbuster.
rolled up and it was closed.
Oh, yeah. I'd be so sad.
Oh, no. According to Google, it is less busy than usual currently.
No, really.
Apparently so.
It hasn't been busy since about 1996.
Closes at 8. So yeah, no, it's still real.
Yeah, it's still there. And it still looks
Okay.
like it did in the 90s, only with DVDs instead of videos.
The Alaska one closed recently too, apparently.
Such a shame.
Cool. Fine, we'll try and do a trip to Blockbuster at some point.
Honestly, I'd be well up for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, well up for that.
agreed. But we're getting... I was about to say we're getting off topic. There is no topic today. We're just dicking about.
Yeah.
I had one more hypothetical question to pitch you guys.
Oh, okay.
Nothing to do with waifus. I'm giving you each the power to make one song a Christmas song.
Okay.
Now, as we know, all Christmas songs suck. If they were good, they'd be played all year round. By banishing a song to becoming a Christmas song, it only gets played in December, but it's going to be overplayed in December.
Oh, that's tough.
It'll join the likes of Last Christmas, All I Want for Christmas Is You, all of that stuff. It will join that ranks. It's barely going to get played outside of December. What do you pick?
I heard someone do a guy version of Santa Baby.
That'll already be a Christmas
cool.
song. I'm saying you get to pick...
No, I'm just saying it's called Santa Buddy, and they tried to make it a straight.
Oh, right. Oh.
Look
Santa
it
buddy, you're my little homie tonight.
Yeah, he's asking for like guy stuff.
Let's have a brew under the tree tonight.
I can't remember what the fuck
Oh,
he asked
God,
for.
let's-
I think he asked for cryptocurrency at one point.
Give
It
me
was like-
some Bitcoin tonight. let's
Oh, it's fucking
Guns,
horrendous.
trucks, cold ones,
let's look for the lyrics.
fishing rods.
Okay.
Santa Buddy.
Santa baby. It's Michael Bublé apparently. Oh, that's...
No, he did a cover.
No, you're looking for Santa Buddy.
I'm telling you, Google is useless because it's given me Michael Bublé's Santa Baby, which
Oh no.
is kind of that. It's slip a Rolex under the tree for me.
Oh yeah, that is it.
Oh, well, it was Michael Bublé then.
yeah,
He's
but
more
it's...
than just some guy.
He's not asking
Well,
for
I didn't know because I heard it in a
cryptocurrency.
shop, but it says Santa Buddy in the
Oh,
lyrics.
well, that's interesting. This one seems to alternate. Oh no, it starts with Santa Baby and then the rest is Santa Buddy, hurry down the chimney. And then Santa Pally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Santa
As I
Pally,
said,
I want a yacht. And that's... how does that fit the lyrics?
an awful good guy. I'll wait up for you, dude.
I've got it in front of me. I'll go through the gifts. A Rolex, a 65 convertible, that's in the original song. A yacht,
It's not light blue, it's steel
blue, because of course steel blue is a more manly colour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The deed to a platinum mine.
I'm up for that.
That was it. It wasn't.
That's a
crypto,
solid
it was
gift.
Platinum mine.
Yeah.
Ugh. What's Canucks?
I think
kick?
it's I think
hockey.
it's a sports team. Yeah. Yeah. So tickets to the Canucks. Decorations bought at Mercedes. I don't know how you're going to get a fucking S-Class on the tree, but never mind.
Yeah, like, do Mercedes do Okay, first of all...
I mean, if you go into a car park and knock off the badge, you can just hang it on
The
the
three-pointed star at the top of the tree.
So,
tree. Yeah, or just take the hubcap.
Nick, I
off.
don't need you to weigh in on this, first of all. But,
I
in my
promise not.
opinion, if you go to a car dealership and ask them to decorate your house, it's going to be terrible.
Yes.
It's going to look like the seats in a car are reasonably comfortable for being in a car. You would not want those in your house.
The whole of your inside is red.
Yeah,
guts.
it would all be red, and you'd be like, yeah,
Yeah. red.
everything is red metal or leather.
The outside of your house is just
That's
black.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, tinted windows on every window. No.
You'd have like black Alcantara on the doors, apart from the bits where you couldn't really see them, in which case it'd be black textured plastic.
Yeah, imagine a car
Plus
door
sides,
handle on every door in your
heated
house.
seats.
Yeah, it's awful.
What? Heated seats would be alright. It's just when you've got
Yeah.
to pay a subscription for them, it all goes up the fucking shit.
Don't ask Mercedes to decorate your house.
No.
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 Or Bentley.
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 The thing is,
Oh,
Bentley 50 years ago, yes. Because then it'd all be like wood panelling and Chesterfield sofas and a roaring fire. It'd just be like living in a baronial hall.
Nick. Okay, I don't know much about cars 50 years ago, but I can guarantee there wasn't a roaring fire inside your Bentley.
Well,
I mean, it was combustion
yeah,
engine.
exactly.
That's...
There were 6 to 8
Bleh.
roaring...
Checkmate.
Oh,
atheist.
There were
fuck
6
off.
to 8 roaring fires propelling you along.
No.
Yeah. Still are today.
Fine. Fine. But you're dodging the question. What song are we condemning to the Christmas dimension?
Right.
Oh, he's got us.
My
I
my
tried so
so
hard and came so far.
that's the other thing. This will also mean it's played constantly. So you could use this to resurrect something. For example,
Does it get turned into a Christmas song?
I don't know.
Do the lyrics have to change? Do they have to put bells in
I
the
think they have to put
background?
bells in the background, but the lyrics can stay the same.
Okay.
Because technically, Blue Oyster Cult
You want Don't Fear the Reaper to be.
has got Cowboy
That's
Bell
true.
all the way through. Cowbell even.
So what inspired me to think of this was hearing a mashup by the beloved DJ Camel Band.
Oh, fucking hell.
It was the Christmas version of Mambo Number 5 that he did.
Oh my god.
And
I
I was
see.
thinking, yeah, Mambo Number 5, it works well as a Christmas song, like putting the sleigh bells in the background. He'd also edited the words, so it's always a little bit of Santa in my life, a little bit of Santa by my side. I was like, this works.
I think
so
I'm going to look that
It
up.
does.
it's very
It
good.
does already sound like
Yeah,
a Christmas song.
So,
But no, that's the song of my summer childhood.
well, I think it should be a Christmas song. And it should be like, I want to go into the shops and instead of having to avoid Wham, I want everyone to try to avoid Mambo Number 5.
So I will contest. Like I'm in two minds. Okay.
Okay.
About this whole sort of thing. Like, do I pick something which I really hate? Because the conditions of this is I only get to hear it for a month a year.
But you'll be hearing it all the time.
Yeah, but I'll be hearing it all the time in that month.
In December,
so
yeah.
do I pick something that I really hate, or do I pick something that I really like? Because it'll just remind me every year of it. Because I will contest that not all Christmas songs are shit. There's one good one.
Which is...
Fairy Tale of New York. It just is.
It's the pub one.
Yeah.
It's the only song that unites the British Isles.
This is the thing. It's not really about Christmas.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's good.
Grace has just inspired me to make a really good tactical choice.
Oh, okay.
I doubt it, but go on.
Sweet Caroline. The
Oh,
pub people,
God.
all the people drunk in the pub watching the football, they're going to have to pick a new song because that's been banished to the Christmas dimension.
And to be fair, it
Oh,
would be
shit.
quite nice to
Yeah.
get shit-faced and sing it at Christmas.
Yeah.
Because that happens anyway.
But all the football people can't sing that anymore because they'll have to pick something new, and they'll have to pick Mambo Number 5.
Bloody hell.
Oh,
But I don't know. My gut feeling is Gundam Style. Because that is resurrected every year at Christmas.
yeah. You see, this is like the second part of mine. It's like, do I pick something that I really like and want to be reminded of at sort of what's supposed to be like a time of the year for goodwill and giving and, being nice to people.
I think so. And I think that has to be Gundam Style. Imagine the carol singers.
Oh, oh.
This little kid's wandering around going, hey, sexy lady.
Lady. Fucking hell. Alright, I raise you, Nyan Cat.
Oh.
That would get...
Can you imagine how insane the staff would go in the shots with
Oh.
or Baby Shark?
Oh, that's brutal.
cruel.
Oh.
That's cruel, Grace.
I would ruin the entire of a fucking December.
No, you
On the plus side, no.
How about Call Me Maybe?
Oh, I quite like that as a Christmas
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
That works. But Baby Shark, I think you know how Christmas has just kind of been eating other months? Like how November is slowly becoming a Christmas month too.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for October holding the line with Halloween, it probably would have encroached into Halloween by now too. I think that
That
would stop overnight if Baby Shark was one of the few Christmas songs.
100%. However, you would get an increase in suicide rates among retail workers.
100%. In
Yeah.
fact, Christmas
Yeah.
might just end. We we might have that for 1 year. We're like, you know what?
Yeah.
No, we're
Let's-
done.
Let's not do this again.
But just think of the lyrics of Nyan Cat.
It's just yeah.
Yeah, but all the time.
I think. Okay,
Paired with Mambo Number 5.
we're doing a second hypothetical.
And
You are locked in a room for a week with music played to you. Which do you pick? Between Mambo Number 5 and Yan Cat or Baby Shark?
Oh God! Between those three,
Yeah.
I had a genuine answer.
Yeah? Oh, right.
Oh.
Okay, back to the original hypothetical. Nick.
okay, Nick isn't trying to inflict pain on the British public.
Oh no!
Okay.
Like literally for that hypothetical, I had a genuine answer. Like you were locked in a room and you had to be played music. Which music is it?
Oh, okay. What's yours for that then?
Well, mine for that is basically Tubular Bells Part 1 because it lasts for
Ooh.
about 30
Smart
minutes.
choice. Yeah,
So it'd take longer to get bored of it.
that's sensible. You will still go mad eventually after a week, but
Oh yeah, but
you'll have more time.
yeah, you can stave it off for longer. At which point
Mm.
you might get to be rescued.
I think I can block out Nyan Cat a bit better.
Yeah, okay, because it's like a 30-second loop and then you're back to the beginning
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
That's what makes it unbearable. Also, there's no lyrics.
That's true.
Not really.
I think I'd be more likely to go mad under the Baby Shark conditions, though, because
Yeah.
that's fucking insufferable.
It is.
I feel like I could survive Baby Shark more because there's lyrics. There's actual words. But Nyan Cat is high pitched.
But surely
it's like
Mambo Number 5 would be easier to survive then, because there are more lyrics to it.
yeah, exactly. You could do more with it, and if you needed to, you could change the lyrics to like
That's true.
I don't know, supplement your.
I don't know what I'd replace the Christmas music with. It's a tough hypothetical. That's why I was excited to bring it to you.
It is. I am
Yeah.
having trouble thinking. Like, do I go for something that I hate right now? In which case, I'll only have to endure it for a month, or do I go for something which I like under the pretext that I'm pleasantly reminded of it every year?
I think my gut feeling is I want to pick something that I don't play very often, but then will just be pleasantly surprised to hear once a year. So Mambo Number 5 is probably the logical choice.
Or then I'm gonna go for
No. Spice up your life.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I am going to go for Denise. I can't remember who it's by, but you will know it as the Wide Putin song.
I don't know.
The what?
You've
I
never,
actually don't.
you've never seen this
I've never
video,
heard
right?
this.
Hang on a
I've seen
second.
the pictures of Wide Putin, but
No,
I've not
there's a
seen.
video. There's a fucking
I didn't-
video. Right, just 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. Hang on.
Send it over.
Let me just. There it is. No, it's not that one. Where's the original?
I think is it.
Yeah, that's the one. This is the one, right? Okay, I will just send it in the Shipping Forecast Facebook. It's this video. You will have seen it. I have shared this to you before.
I don't click on things. Okay.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's called "Song for Denise."
God, it looks like a wobbly.
He does, doesn't he?
Oh right,
Yeah.
okay. It sounds like Muzak, doesn't it? Like
That's it,
elevated.
And it's made me realise what I think I would settle on.
Oh, okay.
Tainted Love,
Oh.
Soft Cell. As a Christmas song.
Yeah,
Oh.
solid choice.
You walk into the shops, you just hear bomb bomb. That sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah, and then by the time you're sick of it, you get another 11 months to forget about it again before you're reminded.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or Eurythmics, Sweet Dreams.
Yeah, another decent one.
With bells in the background being optional. Yeah, I think something 80s synth
me-
heavy is probably the way to go. For me, anyway.
Yeah. Oh,
Though, I've just thought about Britney Spears' Toxic as well as a Christmas tune. Just sort of slotted in between Wham and Mariah Carey.
again, it's one of those things.
Yeah, ting ting. Yeah.
It's one of those things which I used to fucking detest as a kid. Like, well, even as a teenager, but now I look upon it fondly.
Nah, it's a bop.
You know. Like, it absolutely was. I was just a Philistine then. All I used to listen to was rock music and rock music only.
And it gets funnier with time that there's an episode of Doctor Who about the end of the universe where they talk about the last surviving classical music from Earth.
And it's, yeah.
It's Britney Spears' Toxic. And that has only improved with time as a joke.
It has.
This is the one record that survived of Earth.
Yeah.
And it's Britney. Yeah. It's
Britney.
Britney, bitch.
Yeah.
Apologies. I forgot to use her full name.
No.
Is it not bitch? Shit.
No. I also found out that someone told her that because she was born in some place, I fucking forgot, that she had to be a fan of a certain football team, and for some reason she just went and got a tattoo of that football team's logo on her.
What?
Huh.
Just cause repping where she's from, and she used to get her kid Pokemon cake and stuff. Because they liked it.
I see.
So, very quite down to earth woman.
Yeah, she seems it.
Actually, here's one.
Yeah?
I Don't Feel Like Dancing by the Scissor Sisters.
Oh, as a Christmas song, yeah, that's a
Ooh.
solid choice.
That
Yeah.
does work.
Okay.
That does work. Alright, yes. So your I Don't Feel Like Dancing. My Call Me
Yeah,
Maybe
I haven't
by
settled yet.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
No, I have.
Oh, come
Because
on,
this is
then.
kind of Christmassy, because it's vaguely religious.
Oh, go on.
Lady Gaga, Judas.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
there you go.
Fucking
That's
hell,
my
it's been ages since I've heard that.
that's my Christmas song. I want it slotted in next to Wham.
Yeah, all right. It works.
Sleigh bells in the background optional.
You wouldn't go for another Lady Gaga song, Bad Romance?
Maybe. I don't know, I think the idea of it being Judas is funny.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, okay, you're going with
So
that.
there you have it. If you have any songs you'd like to be, you think should be Christmas songs, why not write in to the fanshippingforecast@gmail.com. I'm
Yeah.
curious what people think of this hypothetical. 'Cause
Tell us about them, of which we will
Well-
be able to do absolutely
let's be
nothing.
real, you've got nothing better.
you don't have to
do.
tell us about the songs. We probably, well, chances are we'll recognize them if it's something popular. Well, maybe not if it's K-pop. That is a blind spot for our team. But even so.
I know of
Yeah,
Dynamite.
I've heard of Dynamite. I've heard of Gangnam Style.
Yeah. That's next.
Okay. Well, the other thing we talked about doing today is trying to find pairs with Santa.
Mrs. Claus.
Sure.
Santa
I don't
Crackface.
think that's going to be the most popular.
No, I think it's going to be Rudolph or some shit.
Yeah, like, I'm going to type in
His
I'm
favourite
typing in
reindeer.
relationships. Santa.
The
Let's
Grinch.
just do a search.
Oh, Nick, you finally using the advanced settings.
I always use the advanced settings.
Ah, okay. Oh, fuck, Grace, we screwed up.
What?
This should have been our Guardians episode.
What?
Rise of the Guardians.
Well, I mean, we did think about it, but the
Yeah.
strike was on, so
Cool.
we
We're putting it in
completely
for
ruled out.
next year.
We can put it in for Easter.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's when
we'll
it
do it
actually
for
takes
Easter.
place.
So I typed in Santa Claus into relationships. There's a lot of Jack Frost brackets Santa Claus,
Okay.
which is what made me think of that. I'm seeing Jack Frost / Willy Wonka here. Yeah, you
I
heard
see.
me.
How did Willy Wonka get involved?
I don't know. Well, he's played by Timothy Chalamet now, so I'm assuming everyone's like, young handsome boy. How fucking old is he? I keep calling him young and because he's kind of twinkish. But what if he's like mid-30s or something?
He does not look mid-30s.
Let's find out.
He is. If he is mid-30s, he has won the genetic lottery.
Who would like to guess how old Timothy Chalamet is? And I'm not changing how I pronounce that because I'm a Dark
gonna
Souls
say
fan.
He's 23. 26.
I'd say 24.
Grace is closer, 27.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Still looks young for his age.
He sure does. Okay.
Thomas Brody thanks you. Better watch out, because he's 40 now, going on 12.
What?
The guy from The Maze Runner.
Who? Thomas Brody, you saying?
I think it's him.
Thomas Brody. Oh, the kid from Love Actually,
It might be.
who is 33.
I might be thinking of someone older.
Uh,
But no, 33 sounds about... Is he 33 but looks really young?
oh, he looks 12. Still.
Yes. It's him. It's him.
And, yeah. He's made a lot of money
He's
looking
drinking.
12, because he was a child actor for a long time.
Yeah, he's drinking the blood of the innocent at this point. He's got to be.
I think he's just naturally young, you know? Yeah, he was Newt in Maze Runner.
Mm-hmm.
I think of him as the kid from Love Actually. And he's been in other stuff as well. Cool. Yeah, he's going to have to fight Timothy Chalamet one day.
Battle
As
of
is
the
fate.
Youth.
As is fated.
Fighting over the ectoplasm.
Who gets to be young? Yeah.
Speaking of being young forever,
Yeah?
I found Dio Tries to Kill Santa Claus by Goji
No.
Fan 1962.
Oh
Why would
my
he do
God.
that?
Because he's Dio.
Well, yeah, he's a piece of shit, isn't
Yeah, it's very on brand for Dio.
he? Go on, send it over.
So I already have done.
Oh, sorry. I was too
yeah.
distracted.
The summary is Dio is doing the average diabolical crap, but then Whole Horse tells him about Santa Claus and he plans to kill him for some reason.
That's very on brand for Dio.
He starts where he's laying on his bed and he's enjoying a strawberry milkshake. Because only evil people consume strawberry milkshakes.
I
according
like
to this
strawberry
thing.
milk. That's my favourite kind of milkshake.
Yeah, well, the
Well, it's
fucking
fucked.
jury's still out, isn't it? So
So
It's chocolate and caramel and bourbon. Those are the good ones.
every time me and Grace have gone out for dinner somewhere, I will usually order a strawberry milkshake or something similar, and Grace will order a bourbon milkshake.
wow.
And every time the waiters bring, they'll have like a tray, and there'll be the pink fluffy drink with whipped cream on the top and a straw, and then there's like a serious dark drink. And you can guess who they try and give each one to every time, without fail. Grace always gets my drink handed to her first. Every time.
Or like when we go drinking, it's like James ends up with my vodka and coke, and I'm given a strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah, well, that happened the once, but yeah. It happens.
It absolutely does. I can imagine the look on the waiter's face. He's like, oh, this guy's this guy's drinking
Beard
partner,
wearing plaid here.
Yeah.
He's got the bourbon.
This guy's drinking partner has made him get a milkshake, and he's gone for something like, masculine.
I just like strawberry as a flavour.
Honestly, that's fine, but this fixes
Yeah.
your evil.
Well,
And as we know, everything on the internet is true.
oh no. I can't argue with that. Okay.
I am just imagining it's like it gets sort of down the line. We're in our sort of like 5th, 6th season, and you're just like, you thought it was James bringing you back here every 2 weeks to record against your will, but it was me.
It was
Dio!
me, Dio. Oh. Sorry, I'm just reading. Like, a fight happens. Dio uses Zawado. Santa Claus held his stomach. Then Santa spoke. You don't know anything, Dio. Oh, you don't, you gay vampire, Santa said. Santa then pulled a katana out.
Dio stared at the fat guy in a very chaotic and cocktail tone.
Oh, what?
I mean, that just sounds like how Dio speaks, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is great.
It is.
Of course Santa is a Stan user.
Oh boy.
He's probably got an even better version of the world, so he can deliver all the presents.
Hey, whole horse, can you hand me my limbs? I'll get you Swedish fish in return.
Oh my god. Hey, get back here. I'll smash you, Santa. I will stop time and kill you if It's too late, Dio. Can't you see? I did not want to fight you. Just putting away his katana. You need to stay here. I got a job to do. Merry Christmas. And he just fucks off. Oh my god.
I really want to see the JoJo universe version of Santa. Like, he's probably ripped to fuck.
I'm so sorry. I've been distracted by something else.
Oh no! What you found?
This is a fic that asks a question that nobody has ever asked before. And
There's a man not entitled.
And I'm not sure if I want to know the answer.
I do. Go on.
This is What If Colonel Sanders Was Santa? By Mossy_Toaster_Tub.
I mean, he's not far off.
So, yeah, I mean, I suppose, like, jolly guy with a beard, you know.
Apparently it's traditional in Japan to go to KFC for Christmas.
Is it because they think Colonel Sanders sounds like Santa?
No, apparently.
Looks like Santa.
Massive
Apparently,
advertising
yeah, there's
campaign
a
that
really
kicked off.
strong ad campaign called Kentucky Fried Christmas. And
Okay.
they don't really have turkey in Japan, but they've got chicken, so it's like, yeah, good enough. So the Christmas bucket is a thing.
Speaking of which, I have a story about Colonel Sanders in Japan. It's one of my favourite things ever.
Is it the dating sim?
No, it's not the dating sim.
Okay.
It's about baseball. Have I told you this story before?
Oh, I'm familiar with the baseball one, but go. I don't think we've said it on the show, so go for it.
Okay, I can't remember the names of the teams or the players or anything like this, but the story goes thus. In Japan, there is a baseball team. Like, there's many baseball teams, but this focuses on this one particular one. They're always the underdogs. They don't do well. Despite this, their fans are absolutely rabid. Like, they love them to bits, even though they're, every season they're met with crushing disappointment because they always finish up like something at the bottom of the league or something like that.
Hang on, Nick. Just before you finish the story, I just want to add, it is the Kansai-based Hanshin Tigers you're talking about.
Yeah, that's them. Well, anyway, one year, they hire an American baseball player, like quite a good one, and he comes over there and makes sweeping changes, and they start winning games. And, of course, their fans are absolutely fucking ecstatic. They're like wondering what the fuck's going on. And they end up winning the league, which is an absolutely fantastic achievement for a team which is constantly the underdogs, right? So in their hometown, there's a fucking river running through it. And all their fans literally just fucking mobbed the centre of this town. And they're all on the riverbanks, and everybody's fucking cheering, and they're on the bridges over the river and stuff like that. And it becomes like a game where the crowd would chant a name of the player, and then the person who looks like that player gets thrown off the bridge into the river, and like everybody's fucking laughing and shouting. And anyway, it comes to this American player, and there's literally nobody who looks like him in the crowd. So what they do is they find a KFC with a statue of Colonel Sanders outside, and they launch this Colonel Sanders statue off the bridge into the river. But here's the thing. The celebrations die down and stuff like that. And then this team goes back to their losing streak. And I think, people start getting injured and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, God, what have we done? Have we angered the ghost of Colonel Sanders by throwing him into the river? And, literally, they got that worried about this thing that they got divers to trawl the river to try and find this statue of Colonel Sanders. And they dug him up again and reinstated him outside of the KFC.
Oh my god.
It's in Osaka, incidentally, Dotonbori.
Yeah, it was just this whole fucking thing. That's my favourite baseball story, and it doesn't even concern the home of baseball, which is America, of course.
So I double checked just to look up where it is. I didn't realise this is in Yakuza 0.
Oh, it's Sotenbori.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sotenbori is where Majima is. Dotonbori is where the KFC thing happened. So it's like the fictional based on. There's a part in Yakuza 0 where you go into the river and the statue's there.
No, fuck off.
Yeah.
I didn't get to that bit.
Well, there you go.
Oh, holy shit. I
There's
think
an
I'm gonna
underwater,
start playing again.
there's like a mafia coliseum under the river, and
'Cause of
Majima
course
goes
there
to
is.
fight in it. Because, I mean, that's not even the weirdest thing in the Yakuza franchise. And, yeah, You can see the statue underwater there.
The statue of Colonel Sanders is in the
Yep.
river in Sutton Borey.
Yep.
That's fantastic. I think I need to go play
So-
it again.
You should. Beautiful game.
So yeah, apologies for that tangent, but that is my
That's okay.
yeah, that
It
is
can
my
stay
favourite
in.
Colonel Sanders story ever.
I got to talk about Yakuza, so all is fine. I typed in Father Christmas into the relationships one, and the first one that's actually relevant is unfortunate. I have to say it's Susan Pevensey.
Yeah, he gets ships with all the Pevensey
Oh
children.
dear.
And the White Witch in one.
That seems more appropriate.
Yeah, I mean,
Not that any age is appropriate for dating Father Christmas, but yeah, I kind of I think I ship the White Witch with with Father Christmas.
There's only one. I've had a look. There's only one.
Oh, that's a
fix of
shame. Gonna say, yeah, Tilda can make it work. Why not? Wait, was that this year, Grace? For top ships, Tilda and Idris Elba? Or was that last year? I can't remember.
that. I think that was
Oh, okay.
last year.
Damn.
I found one called "He Came Upon a Midnight Clear" by Psycho Matcha. And the summary is all I needed to read,
Okay.
really. The problem with dating Santa is that he comes with so much baggage. And it's him and the Krampus.
Okay. Yeah, I can get.
Tags: drinking and talking, Krampus's love life, mythical beings and creatures.
I think that
You're welcome.
works. Oh, there's a lot of words I can't pronounce in this. Well, one word I can't pronounce.
You don't get it, Krampus said morosely, his horns knocking a few of the glasses over on the table. Like he's the fucking perfect guy, great with kids, has his own vehicle, badass.
His vehicle's that ass.
No, his vehicle's the sleigh, but
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
so yeah,
it's
good with
so
kids. He's got his
funny.
own car. He's got a nice ass. You know.
So, I have here... I finally found some things to post. Do you want the really cursed title one, or the vaguely innuendo-ish ones
Both.
first? Okay.
Both.
Well, the first one I'll post is by is called Santa Daddy by Anonymous. This fic is Michael Bublé and Santa.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
they'll be thawing him out currently, won't they?
You're thinking of Mariah Carey, but also yes.
Also,
I
Michael
suppose
Bublé.
I suppose they've thought her out.
No,
Yeah.
he gets thawed
Oh,
out as
God.
well.
The more obvious title is this one by an orphaned account called Santa Raw Dogs Bublé.
Wow!
There's more than one.
There's 4.
Go on, Santa.
We also have Santa Buddy by Tavo Bell and Santa Buddy Fill My Stocking by Steel Blue Ball.
One of the tags in... Right. On the...
Is this because of the song I was talking
Yeah,
about?
I think so.
Like, it's a song about wanting things off Santa which might not necessarily be material if you read the subtext. And Bublé's tried to make it as straight as possible and failed.
And the laws of physics have produced this. To balance that.
Santa Daddy, happy holidays. Please enjoy this Christmas crack, completely absurd, tongue-in-cheek sex comedy of Michael Bublé awkwardly confronting his own fragile masculinity and feelings of same-gender attraction while singing to a pervy Santa Claus. Based on his aggressively heterosexual
Yeah,
cover of
aggressively
Santa Baby.
heterosexual.
Do we want a fanfics and chill this?
I kind of want to do a Christmas fanfics and chill.
Okay, yeah, but do we want to do Santa Daddy or Santa Raw Dogs Bublé? Or both, because they're both under 1,000 words. I think we do both, if we can get the author's permission.
I mean, Santa Raw Dogs Bublé, one of the tags is unfinished because I couldn't bring myself to write the rest.
Maybe we get halfway and just finish it in our own minds.
Do we have a rule about reading fics about real people?
Michael Bublé isn't a real person.
Michael Bublé is debatably not
mean-
real. Also,
He is alive. I know he's reaching that folklore level at this point.
I
but-
made a tragic realization about that rule, unfortunately.
What?
Paul Hollywood is a real person.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So
But is he though?
I think he probably
Oh,
is.
here on the shipping forecast, we don't do real people fix, despite our very foundation was founded on a real
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, but it wasn't, was it? Because it was.
Yeah, it was Tony
actually,
Stark. Yeah.
Tony Stark
You're
in
right.
disguise.
You're right.
I mean, it's not great. But,
Loophole.
like, there is a step. There is
Okay.
an invisible step there.
I think for next year we just revise the rule to we should be careful and respectful with real people fix.
Just hang on a second. I just need to stop you there.
Okay.
You know how we don't do real people?
Okay.
Why are we sitting here talking about Santa Claus, James?
Oh shit.
People might not be ready for that yet.
Oh,
Cancel this
shit.
episode. Stop. This must never leave.
Stop the fucking presses.
I'm sorry. Could you imagine? Maybe. Oh shit. Shall we start next year with a YouTuber apology?
Shut up.
You know the style where
Fucking
it's
hell.
just us in frame looking sad and just I'm sorry, and then it's like, yeah,
Of course, Santa Claus is real.
Santa is we misspoke. He's real. I'm sorry for everyone who wrote in, and
Santa is as real as you want him to be.
we're learning from our mistakes. All of the HR bullshit that goes into those generic ass apologies.
While we are sitting on our vast piles of money that we made by saying those comments, we will try to be better people.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless.
Though of course,
I just got a mental image of Santa Claus lying down on a counselling couch and the counsellor just going, I believe in you.
at least you didn't say the casting couch, which is where I thought you were going.
Why the fuck would I say
I'd
that?
suppose
Come
not.
on.
Okay, I've got also two fics here. Grace will be familiar with this. Nick, I know you probably won't be.
Okay.
I have here Denji the Riz Saw Man.
I'm not familiar.
Are you familiar with Denji the Chainsaw Man?
I am.
It's that, but Riz.
Oh.
And in one of the tags is Denji / Santa Claus.
As in sex slash or
As in
cuts
sex
open?
/ I believe.
Can I interject?
Chainsaw Man, but
No,
instead
you can't, because I want to
Pochita.
read the summary first.
Okay.
Chainsaw
Yeah,
Man.
Oh my god.
Chainsaw Man, but instead of Pochita being his heart, he chose to live in his dick, and his wish of having a bunch of girlfriends and needs are slowly becoming true. 10 girlfriends, he knows his dream would come true someday. Originally called Chainball Man. And then became Riz Saw Man. Sorry, Nick, go ahead.
I honestly can't decide which one I prefer on that one.
I quite like Chainball Man.
Basically, my author has replied back. It sounds
Yes,
like
I
they've woken up
noticed.
to this comment and they've lost their shit. So,
They've commented on both our Tumblr and YouTube. I've been seeing that come in.
what have they said?
Lost their shit in a good way or a bad way?
Oh, in a good way. I would have
okay.
stopped the show if they wanted us to delete it.
Yeah.
Hi, I love this. I'm Monty Navarro on AO3. I normally don't advertise this, but I'm so exclamation mark about my fic. So loved, even with the whiplash, that it was included in my podcast. I had to say something. I love this.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, good.
On YouTube, Cars Crocs, a Pride and Prejudice comparison. If there are Shrocks in the 3rd season, I will ascend to super heaven. I can't handle the idea of David Tennant and Michael Sheen knowing about this. I am baffled by the fact that you liked my stupid fix so much you wanted to talk about on your podcast. I love all your commentary so much, and my friends have already said I need to write one for the 3rd season. I'm compiling a list of themed Crocs TM in preparation.
I think we need to head back to this.
Yeah, we should write to them. You should write to them. But yeah, there's 40 chapters of Denji from Chainsaw Man just banging his way through different things.
How is that related to Christmas? Is one of them Santa Claus?
I don't know. I'm trying to find the chapter with Santa Claus in.
It's got to be in there somewhere.
I don't know, but one of the chapters is called Generational Trauma.
Oh boy.
I think this might just end up as dark as Chainsaw Man, you know? I'll keep an eye on that. I'm not going to read too far in because it'll probably spoil the manga that I've not read. So I'm going to talk about the other one. Because there are two Denji/Santa Claus fics.
What's going on with Denji?
This is Denji's Uncanny Sex Venture in 4th East High School by the same author.
Oh my god.
Summary. Oh, the author dits me AO that day. The summary. Japan's population is decreasing very fast. Abe Shinzo has tried every method, from persuading young people to have sex or offering to pay a huge sum of money for a Japanese baby being born. These have failed, so he has no choice but to initiate his final plan as a last resort. Have Denji impregnate the girls as much as possible.
What?
You heard me.
But I feel like I don't believe that I heard you.
Former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is desperate to increase the Japanese population. So he's unleashing Denji.
What, to just shag people?
Yeah, he's going for the Genghis Khan method of just having one
Oh
man
my
just bang as many women as possible.
Wow, this is...
Shit,
Yeah.
have you guys seen those memes? I'm realizing you might not have done.
There's Genghis Khan memes.
No, the Shinzo Abe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, as in former President Shinzo Abe.
Yes.
Account.
Yeah. of just him trying to encourage the Japanese people to breed.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the end
No.
of Spy Family.
Oh no, it was mentioned there, wasn't it? Of like Shinzo Abe was yes. Because the idea, it's a similar genre of meme.
Ah.
Because it was like, it's just Shinzo Abe just trying to encourage everyone to have sex. Because Japan's having population issues, as you may or may not know. And, yeah, the idea was maybe Chainsaw Man was written to encourage that. But this is a weird tangent. This may not go in.
No, it is a bit strange.
But there's loads of... I say there's loads. I can't find any of them now. I found that meme, by the way. There you go. It's the second one I was looking for. Just this half like transparent Shinzo Abe just saying, "Have sex."
See you, Space Cowboy.
Yeah. I do love adding "See you, Space Cowboy" to things as well. That's sort of
I'm tired of you weeaboo neat shits ruining this country, goddammit.
yeah. I just love the idea of the Prime Minister just being like so desperate for everyone to fuck. He's just like, come on, guys. Do it. You fucking nerds. We need more children.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's getting difficult. So, yeah, that made me laugh.
Yeah. That was...
That was the tweet. I found it.
Okay, let's have a look.
If Spy Family doesn't end with Yor and Lloyd having the most primal feral sex, it's the worst series of all time.
And it's former PM Shinzo Abe. That's not a real account.
No, it's not. Absolutely not. But it is what Shinzo Abe would want.
Yeah.
He would want Yor and Lloyd to pound.
Because all he wants is all the Japanese people to
He
fuck.
wants more Japanese sex.
Yeah.
And you know what? He should have thought of that before building lots of housing where the walls are really thin.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, let's see what else Santa's getting up to.
I'm sure if the working hours were a little bit shorter, people would have the time.
Also the working hours. Yeah, Japan's got a lot of cultural problems they need to fix to get people breeding. So I fucked up. I don't know how I hit this tag, but I'm in older man, younger woman, and I'm curious who is going to come up there. I'm guessing was this the Santa tab? Yeah, I was on Santa Claus /reader, and I must have tabbed into that. Do we want to explore that, or do we want to explore Santa /reader?
Did I tell you about my brother meeting Sadie Santa?
You did, but you haven't said it on the show. It is up to you if you want to put that in.
Right. Well, if you want it in, I'll say it.
I don't think I've heard this
Oh,
either.
fuck. Oh, my brother decided to check out what was local near where his thing was, and someone was like, oh, there's a BDSM club, and he was just like, oh, fuck it. So he goes He rolls up to it wearing like a fucking, like, you know the plugs for your bath, and they got a chain on. He was just wearing all that sort of shit, trying to fit in, like with random
That's not
random
BDSM,
bits from
is
around
it?
the house to make it look like he was like into S&M shit.
Oh, just like fucking belts which you use for keeping your trousers
Yeah.
up and like plug hole chains and that sort of thing. I see.
He was dressed like a
Yeah, he
JRPG
was.
character.
And yeah, he just ran into Santa Claus in this fucking club in the middle of July. I was just like, what? And he was like, yeah, I'm Sadist Santa. And the man legitimately made like hand carved wooden paddles and shit in his workshop. And he
Wow.
was like a dom for all these women he called his elves and shit.
To this day, I do not believe
Well,
your brother.
I don't know what to tell you, man, but he's got like a workshop and like I think my brother.
Are you sure though? It sounds like he's full of shit.
I don't know.
And I've said this to your brother, incidentally. I'm like, I do not believe for a second that there is a BDSM Santa who who has his gimps be elves and they make wooden paddles. That just seems too much.
Just hang on a second. Is this the one that went to China or the other one?
The other one.
Really?
Yeah, this is bleep. This is in Bristol.
I see. Okay, so if it was the one that went to China, I'd be more inclined to believe it.
I'm not sure I would.
Because he, like, got a designer scar, and...
No, both brothers do weird shit.
Yeah, it fucking sounds it.
Yeah.
Who else would go to a BDSM club with, like, random oddments that you found around the house to try and fit in?
Well, my search history's ruined because I've typed in Sadist Santa BDSM, and like apparently this is a thing.
Wow.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
get masochistic slave girl and Sadist Santa hoodies and shit. Sadistic Santa is a thing.
Oh no.
It's just a fat man with a fucking beard, or a really jacked old man who just says you've been naughty this year and slaps you
Okay,
about
so
a bit.
normally
It's a thing.
normally we stick to AO3 links on this show, but I have to point us towards amazon.co.uk where this is being sold for money. Hold on. This is Brat's first time Santa's BDSM harem.
Oh, thank fuck for that. I thought that was going to be like the toy line.
Thank God it's not.
Yeah, have you heard of Bratz? They're like...
Oh
urban-
shit, no, not
yeah,
Brat's
they're,
with a
they're,
Z.
they're like sort of more street smart Barbie, kind of.
So here's the synopsis. Here's one of Santa's greatest sack-emptying adventures yet. He's vetting this new brat for his harem. Can he tame her and claim her as his own, or will her resistance be too much? Santa knows the only way to find out is to explore every inch of her, and he's bound to do it. Sure, she may not be the most conventional choice considering how she's how she's connected to him, but he can wait no longer. We know one thing for sure. Santa's alpha presence is bound to melt any woman that visits the North Pole. How can he expect her to resist his massive frame, beard and muscles? We both know you couldn't. Get ready to be taken for a ride by Santa as he claims what's his.
I see that this is a thing.
Does anyone know how to delete memories from your brain?
Alcohol.
Oh God, hang on.
No,
Yep.
but apparently you can get it on Kindle for about £2.12.
I was recommended Santa's Not by Goodreads.
Santa's... Oh, boy.
So my search was Santa BDSM. What did you get? What did you put in, Grace?
Let's just look at what I've messaged.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's in the
Okay.
Facebook.
There's
thing.
a
Oh, okay.
Goodreads website that tells you like, good things to read for the year.
I'm going to...
I disagree.
You've not read it, James. It might be
I
alright.
I don't want to read Santa's Not with a K by DJ Hart.
Right, just hold on a second. I know that Sophie hasn't seen this in the Discord yet, but she is about to, because she is a reader of smut. So,
Oh boy.
there we go. I've sent it straight to her.
Excellent.
Well, that was a thing.
For £15 on Etsy, you can get a Christmas decoration that says Santa's little slut.
Good old Etsy.
Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're welcome. And a poster. No, it's a Christmas card. Reasons why Santa is a dom. For £4 on Etsy.
I feel like I need to share you a relevant YouTube video.
Can I read you the reasons why Santa is a dom first?
Yes, please.
1. He likes you sitting on his knee. 2. He rewards the good and punishes the bad. 3. He likes being called Father, scratched out, Daddy Christmas. 4. His degrading ho 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 catchphrase.
Fuck off.
So, there you have it.
Reason why Santa is a dom.
Can we leave this conversation, please?
I feel that I'll just share this YouTube video because this is absolutely relevant to what we're talking about at the minute.
Incidentally, the author for Santa's BDSM has written another book. A sequel, in fact.
I thought we were getting off this topic.
It's like, you know that bit in Clockwork Orange where his eyes are pinned back and he wants to look away, but it just keeps coming at you. Well, that's
like
where I
watching-
am right now.
Yeah, it is a bit like watching a car crash.
It's Santa's second favourite day, his birthday. Mrs. Claus doesn't feel well enough to celebrate, but that's not going to stop him. After all, he has a harem of women at his command, waiting to please all his magical desires.
Christ.
His wives have been complaining of neglect, so he decides to celebrate with more than one. Besides, the more the merrier, right? Who will be gagged? Who will be punished? Can they handle his massive cane? Santa is going on a sack emptying adventure, and everyone is getting a little Christmas magic. This doesn't sit too well with Mrs. Claus in the end, and she also feels like a product of neglect. She may not be able to handle it at all at first, but rest assured, she'll adjust.
This sounds dark.
This is insane.
Yeah. I was torn between reading it in that voice or, it's Santa's favourite day, his birthday.
I'm a
Can't
bit
decide
sorry for
which one
Mrs.
would be
Claus.
worse. Yeah.
Can they handle his massive cane?
Oh, I hope she kills him in the end. I hope it all goes like Jolene style.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that'd be good. It doesn't look it,
No.
but... Okay. There's one more search I kind of want to do in relation to this. And that's to see what the reindeers are up to.
Oh no.
So, foolishly, I typed in Rudolph, thinking Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer would be the most popular Rudolph, right?
Who's the other
Yeah.
Rudolph?
Rudolph, Crown Prince of Austria,
What?
is the most
Like-
popular Rudolph in the relationship section.
Is he
Real?
like? Is he a real person or is he a character in
I don't know.
a book or an anime or?
I think he's from...
I mean, Austria is a
something.
real place, so he might just be from Austria.
I think he's from something called Elizabeth.
That's a real life thing. It's about Elizabeth.
It's a musical, apparently.
Is it?
Yeah, looks it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google this man, aren't I?
Oh, I thought it was about Elizabeth II.
I don't think it is, but I know she's real.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know then.
Give me a second. Rudolph, Crown Prince of Austria, was a real person.
Oh,
I see.
what year?
Oh, I guess is featured in this 1858 to 1889.
Oh.
Spoilers, he is dead. Apparently he's the most popular Rudolph in the relationships tab on AO3. And he's shipped with death, well, in the most popular one.
What?
I've not seen Elizabeth. We're gonna have to get additional context.
Crikey.
Let me try. Rudolph the... Still not saying anything. Rudolph the Red?
He's got to be a character somewhere.
I'd have thought so. The search isn't helping much. Though I am searching in relationships just to see if we can find... Ah! Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer / Reader. There's only one.
I'm quite impressed there's only one, really.
Yeah, I thought there'd be more sexualized reindeers. But I guess that's not a popular one.
Why? Hang on a minute. A very Kyber Corp Christmas.
What? That's a separate fic, right?
This is a fucking separate fic.
Good. Let's talk about that instead.
Let me just send this over. I think this is Seto Kaiba learning the true meaning of Christmas. Because of course.
I mean, if anyone needs to be visited by 3 ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something to search. Hang on.
Does he duel Santa Claus?
I hope so.
I think he duels Santa Claus.
I know that Santa Claus was in the X-Men. He's like the most powerful Omega level X-Men, I want to say.
Omega's the most powerful level X-Men, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not what I meant, but sure. There's a few female Omega level X-Men too.
'Twas the weekend before Christmas, and all through the building formerly known as the Kaiba Dome, the audience was participating in unfettered capitalism, the likes of which could only be seen under an economic system that was, at present, dominated entirely by the sale of a slightly cursed card game from ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I mean, it's a better economic system than what we've got now.
Kaiba Man versus Santa on ice.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It gets even better.
It does get
On
even better.
ice.
This looks delightful.
So for some reason, the relationship tab has auto-filtered the option Frosty Bracket Snowman / Cerberus Snape. But when I hit search, there's nothing there.
Oh, that's such a shame.
I'm devastated. I want to see Snape bag a snowman.
Maybe it was deleted.
Oh, maybe. Who's Professor Hinkle?
I don't know.
They're the most popular ship for Frosty Bracket Snowman, so let's find out. Let me Google Professor Hinkle, just in case. It's the main antagonist from the 1989 Christmas television special, Frosty the Snowman.
Oh.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeez.
This fic is called Frosty Selling His Body by Orphan Account. See, I was looking for the snowman like the silent animation.
What? As
But-
in the snowman?
We're walking in the air.
Oh,
That one.
no.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything. So this is Frosty wants the velvet hat to turn into human. What lengths will he go to make it come true? I wrote this for $1. If you read this, you're coming to hell with me.
I'm gonna leave it.
Well, at least
I
he
can't
got
risk
paid.
it. Because I feel like going to hell is something I'd experience in real life, in real time.
I hope not. He shags a hat.
He shags
The
his
hat- The hat is the top by the looks of things.
Oh, no, he fucking doesn't. Jesus
The
Christ.
magic hat shags him.
What? And like uses the bobble on the end as like a
Assume so.
as a anal bead.
It sure seems that way. I'm getting out of there because I also don't want to be cursed. Instead, we're going to have a very quick look at the Home Alone fandom.
Alright.
Because I've decided that's a good use of our time and we're probably not going to do a full Home Alone episode.
I know that this is... it's not what we're looking for, but I've just seen the additional tags. NSFW, it stands for Not Safe for Waluigi.
Oh, Paul Waluigi.
I know.
It's for his own good.
I mean, I've got a soft spot for Waluigi because he's often neglected.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Maybe.
Wario gets loads of time. Nintendo always leave out Waluigi.
Oh, well, the fandom has picked up for it.
Oh, the fandom like him. That's fine.
They like him too much.
Oh, okay.
You know why have you seen why they like him too much?
No, why do they?
I couldn't possibly say why, but they like him too much.
Will a Google image search explain it for me?
Probably.
Okay. Waluigi.
Type in fan art.
Oh dear. You know, I don't even need to type it. Hold on.
What just happened?
I don't even need to type. Let me just show you this view. Okay.
Where are you
hang on, let me-
posting this?
In Discord. As soon as I figure out how to screenshot from this tablet, there we go. It's a shame I've already bought your Christmas present, Grace. Because
No, it's bloody not.
Is it a body pillow?
no,
Is it
I'm sure that
worse?
So spot the odd one out in this Google search.
Oh
God.
boy!
So there's lots of official art of Waluigi, and then 2 down is you've got buff Waluigi just
a
sat in his
sticker.
purple underwear, just that is available as a sticker. Yeah. Do I want to type in fan art?
Oh, go on.
Go on. If I go on then, fan art. That's not so bad. Some of it's kind of funny, actually. It's not as hot. It wasn't the Sonic inflation nightmare that I was expecting.
Oh, right.
Maybe they genuinely do just like Waluigi.
I think they do. I think now I understand why Nintendo keep leaving him out of games. And to clarify, Nintendo are fucking cowards. They should put Waluigi in more games. They should also give us Bowsette. They should also give us Peach.
I see.
There we go.
What is the
Yeah.
Wah about for Wah Peach?
Well, so it's all started with Mario's nemesis being Wario, and it's just the M flipped. That's all it was.
Yeah.
But then to create similar villains, they just added Wah to the top.
So
That's all it
Waluigi.
is. Yeah, so Waluigi, it makes less... Because you can't really flip it. I suppose you could turn it into an R, but... Yeah.
Waluigi?
Yeah. So, Waluigi, and then, like, oh, we should give other characters it, and then, hence, Peach,
Okay.
who never actually made it into a game. They drew some concept art, she looked great, and then didn't happen.
They looked at it and were like, the fans are gonna.
Someone's going to be
destroy
feral for
that.
Peach,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're probably right, because Bowsette happened a few years later, and yeah.
There are people who don't even like anime who ended up going, fuck, I want to shag the dragon. And I was like, what the hell's going on? I had people at my workplace who would say yes to Bowsette. I was like, what the fuck?
Nothing
You
wrong
like
with that.
football. What are you talking about?
Who doesn't like an anime girl with fangs?
Yeah.
It's great. More feral villain ladies, please.
I think it was the big tits that got them, to be honest. But
Oh yeah, that too.
God's sake, Bowsette.
I'm still disappointed in Jack Black for not dressing up as Bowsette for the
And Queen
premiere.
Boo. Jesus.
yeah.
That fucking tiara
Oh god, yeah.
thing was just such a mess. Oh, the internet was not a safe place to be for that
No.
few months.
The internet is rarely a safe place.
Oh, I know. It's like a minefield these days. It's fucking...
Mm.
I've had a reply back from Sophie about that Santa book.
Oh right, yeah.
She's downloading it.
Oh dear.
She's
Nice.
going
Wait.
to...
Has she
Wait.
paid for it?
No, she's got Kindle Unlimited, so it's
Oh,
it's for
right.
free. So
Which
Oh, okay.
one's this? Santa's not.
no, not that one. The other one, Santa's harem.
Harem.
Yeah. she's going to download it. I'm like, I didn't even ask her to, but she's like, no, I'll buy it. I'll see what it's about for you.
Sure.
Thanks. Maybe we can interview her next episode.
That's yeah.
Do a weird Kindle book club for once instead.
Maybe instead of AO3 one day, we should just have like one of the
Shit
bigger
we found on-
publishing places, like things that
Yeah.
they've actually tried to publish.
Yeah.
Shit we found on Kindle Day.
But it's got to be the maddest shit, like Chuck Tingle
Oh.
level.
I'm sorry, do you mean American best-selling author Chuck Tingle?
Exactly.
Because he is now officially a New York Times best-selling author.
Yes.
Legend. I'm so proud of Chuck Tingle.
To be fair, Tuck Chingle is your D&D version.
Yeah, well, no, that's actually the Wario of Chuck Tingle, who only writes...
Incredibly serious dramas.
he writes really serious sex.
But thankfully, when he did a really strange sex scene that was utterly bizarre, he became a bestseller and ended up rivaling Chuck Tingle.
Damn you, Chuck.
Tuck Chingle.
I can barely pronounce that.
Well, Tuck Chingle.
Chuck.
Chuck Tingle.
Tuck Chingle
Tuck
and
Tuck
Chuck
Chingle.
Tingle.
Okay. Damn you, Tuck.
Yeah.
There's actually surprisingly little of. I'm in the Home Alone fandom right now. My guess was the two villains would be like the main ship.
Oh, the two plumbers shagging. I mean, the
Yeah.
wet bandits.
Yeah.
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 There are 7 fics about Harry/Marv. But that is their name.
To be honest, I'm kind of impressed that there's like
Oh god.
that many.
I wish I could read Polish right now.
Why?
Because one of the fics involving Harry and Marv from Home Alone is just it's just called Dante's Peak 2.
What?
Now, Dante's Peak was a 1997 film a disaster movie about a volcano erupting. It starred Pierce Brosnan, and they've written Dante's Peak 2, but it includes Harry and Marv from Home Alone, Frodo Baggins / Samwise Gamgee, Buzz McAllister and Kevin McAllister. I can't remember who Buzz is.
Buzz
Big
is
brother.
Kevin's big brother, the cunty one.
Oh, well, they're shagging.
What?
Gandalf is in this,
Cool.
and it's all in Polish.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
That's. I'm astounded.
I want to know how they took those characters and wrote Dante's Peak 2. Oh, I hope that's translated into English one day. I forgot the thing I was going to say at the start. My initial rage that upset me. I talked to you guys about Die Hard and the Die Hard fandom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Originally, I was thinking, oh, we could do the Christmas... And you know there's always some smoke people who always go, actually, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Yeah, we know. But I wanted to know who the ships were in Die Hard, because Alan Rickman's in it.
Oh, yeah, you were complaining about how there was next to no Hans Gruber.
I don't understand why there's no Hans Gruber, or barely any, in the Die Hard tags in AO3. Because it's Alan Rickman when he's young and handsome. You've got Bruce Willis. Like, that seems like the most obvious choice for a ship.
It does.
It's not even in the top 10. There are more fics in the Die Hard fandom that ship Daniel Jackson and Jack O'Neill than there are Hans Gruber and John McClane.
And anyone else, by the sounds of things.
Daniel Jackson and Jack O'Neill are from the Stargate fandom. They're not in Die Hard.
How did they get in there?
Crossovers.
Crikey.
But there's 6 of them, and not enough Hans Gruber to register in the top 10 relationships.
That's
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's really something.
That's not right.
No.
Instead, the main ship is John McClane and Matt Farrell.
I don't know who that is. I don't know enough about Die Hard.
He's from the 4th one, I want to say.
Yeah.
Live Free or Die Hard. He's the bloke who is the main guy in Tusk.
Ah, yes. I've seen Tusk.
I don't know he's an actor who's been in other things. I just know him as the Tusk guy, because once you've seen Tusk, you can't unsee it.
That's so true.
The fucking Winchester brothers are shipped in the Die Hard fandom more.
Yeah, but they get everywhere.
They do. I'm
do
willing
get
to give them
They
that.
were in Scooby-Doo, for fuck's
They
sake.
were in Scooby-Doo. And that's fantastic. Saying that, there are 12 Hans Gruber / Reader fics.
Understandable.
Yeah, that
Not understandable.
Yeah.
Some of them cross over with Harry Potter, which is also understandable. I'm just saying if there's anything notable in here that we want to talk about.
Does anyone want to shag the Christmas tree?
No.
Personally, no, but I'm sure we can have
I
a
meant
look.
fic-wise,
Let's have a look.
because it seems like a weird niche thing that someone would do
Let's
for crack.
find out. Relationships. Tree. I'm going to type tree just to see what comes up.
It'll be Treebeard from Lord of the Rings.
No, there's just a lot of
Oh,
ships
the group.
from... It's just brought up the fandom Happy Tree Friends,
Okay.
Oh,
which I'm not familiar with, if I'm honest. Let's try Christmas tree. So I typed in Christmas just to see what would happen. Or what it would bring back for, like, the top Christmas ships. I'm going to break my promise, because there are 7 fics that are 10th Doctor's hand, brackets Doctor Who The Christmas Invasion, / Jack Harkness.
Sake.
Because of course.
We're back to David Tennant. I'm sorry. I thought we were free, but we're not.
Oh boy.
Fix about shagging David Tennant's hand. There you are.
What, because it came off a Christmas special?
Yeah.
God's sake.
Right, Christmas tree.
So we've come full circle. We're
back to David Tennant again. I'm sorry.
We ended up forsaking David Tennant and the month of content that he's given us. And now we're back here with his
Falling
hand.
back.
Thought we were finally free.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm typing in Christmas tree into additional tags. There's Angel on top of the Christmas tree, which is Ineffable Husbands.
Okay.
Oh, that might be cute if they're Christmas decorations. I don't know.
Yeah, I
That's
could see that.
strange.
I've gone by hits, and I'm specifically looking for someone having sex with the tree, but I'm not seeing anything.
You know what? Maybe there's hope for humanity yet.
Maybe so. I'm looking for something that'll ruin that, but it's not coming.
Yes, I found something pure. For once.
No one has tried to bang a tree.
There's a first time for everything.
I'm surprised because
Finally.
there's plenty of dryads and tree things
shall we?
about.
Let's expand it. I'm going to type in tree sex.
Yeah, that'll be in trees.
Could be. AO3 is not finding a tag for that.
Just Ents from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yep. Tree sex.
What? Ents explicit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hot dryads in your area.
Oh no.
Ah, there's something from the Harry Potter fandom there.
The
Not the
Whomping
Whomping
Willow.
Womp with the Willow by Bananas Pajamas.
Fuck's sake. At least it's not a Christmas tree.
I'm guessing it's going to be a tentacle fic, but it's a willow.
Oh, kind of.
That's a very eldritch tree, to be fair.
It is. I wish... the tab just cut me back to Waluigi again. I just got a face full of Waluigi fan art. What else we got? Are there any other niche Christmas films we want to cover while we're here?
Honestly, the only one I can think of at the minute is The Shepherd, and I'm going to guarantee there will be no fan art about that.
I feel like we can't say that without rolling the dice.
I mean, the Snow Queen.
Yes. Okay, we're going to talk about Grace's kinks.
What?
Is that not where you're going with this?
I thought you were just talking about Christmas films.
Sorry, I thought we were going to talk about your crush on Tilda Swinton.
I mean,
that's
I
been
was
covered.
talking about the BBC version.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think it was the BBC version. Basically, ages ago, they did something called The Snow Queen, based on the Christian Hansen.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a sexy polar bear in it. The
Excuse me.
woman, the woman, there's this polar bear who's in love with the Ice Queen, while this other girl's going on a journey to get her friend back, who had a bit of glass in his eye that she kidnapped. And so she travels through the season to get her friend back from the Snow Queen. All while you got this polar bear who's pining over the Snow Queen, but the Snow Queen's giving all the attention to the bloke. And it all ends in random mythology bollocks. Yeah, it's quite good from memory.
It sounds very confusing from the way you described
It's not.
it there.
I'm struggling to remember what's going on.
Oh, that's all right. You've made me think. We should probably mark fucking the Dark Materials trilogy as a no-no for us to cover.
Okay.
Because there's going to be shit with the bear, isn't there?
Oh, probably.
Grace, what's the name of Tilda Swinton's character in the Narnia books?
The White Witch.
White Witch, thank you. I typed in Queen and then Narnia and nothing was coming up. I'll make this my last search because I feel like we're lagging.
I feel like I'm lagging.
Narnia. Jadis the White Witch, perhaps?
Jadis, yeah, that was it.
Cool. Put her in relationships, see what comes up.
But there's one with Aslan the Lion.
Oh, almost certainly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of her with the different Pevensies. Original male character. Aslan.
Of course,
Harry Potter.
of course there's going to be original male character.
I feel like Harry Potter is underrated as a character that just slips in to every fandom to bang.
Yeah, well, Harry Potter used to be a big thing, didn't it?
It still is, I suppose.
Well, yeah, still is a big thing.
Mm.
There are more people who visit Gothland because it was Hogsmeade and not because it was Aidensfield in Heartbeat. Put it that way.
I mean, if you're an international listener and you've heard of Heartbeat, why not write in to the fanshippingforecast@gmail.com? There's only 2 fics involving Aslan and Jadis, if it's any consolation.
Okay. I mean,
Only
it
one
wasn't, but you know.
Only one is explicit.
Okay.
But,
Is
the lion's
it
voiced by
correct?
Liam Neeson. What are you going to do? Okay, we should probably get out of here. Any other thoughts? Anything we want to cover before we do?
Hang on, Grace has just posted something.
Oh god, what's Grace? Grace, what is that?
In the...
That's the Snow Queen.
I can see it on my laptop, but I can't see it on my phone yet because I'm old.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's just funny. I just saw the picture. I was like, oh, fucking hell.
Oh god, oh god. It's. I thought she was like latched onto this polar bear's tit for a second.
No.
Well, that's a relief. I encourage everyone to Google Snow Queen 2002. That's not going in the thumbnail or the show notes. Because I want people to listen to us in future.
Yep, fair enough.
I feel like we're missing something on like Christmassy films to check the fandoms of.
Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few, isn't there? Like, Christmas Carol is going to be huge.
I think it's mostly going to be the Muppets.
Yeah.
I mean, we're definitely trying to avoid Frozen.
Yeah,
It's not really
Yeah,
a Christmas
that's-
film, though, Frozen.
I mean, it's an adaptation of.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so I've gone to the Christmas Carol tag. There's 289.
That's a lot less than I was expecting.
Surprisingly, the first one, it's a Marvel one and not a Muppets one.
Okay.
In fact, I'm curious: is Muppets excluded from this? Is that a separate tag? I think it might be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Muppets has to be a separate tag. That's or the Muppets aren't as popular on AO3 as I'd like to believe they are, which is also possible.
Well, we'll see if there's enough in there to do an episode.
I feel like there wasn't when I looked. So let's type Muppets. I'm kind of curious what other Muppets are shipped, aside from the canon couple, who I feel like no one is going to get in the way of. 1,500 Muppet fics.
It's not a right lot, is it?
No,
No.
not for the massive cultural thing that is the Muppets.
No.
And I realise we're bending our real person rules by covering Kermit the Frog's relationships, but that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Bert and Ernie, very popular, as they should be. I think they're canon now as well, if anyone knows.
I don't know.
I'm not that up on sort of Muppet lore.
Ah. I'm sure there was an uproar that Bert and Ernie were canonically a couple now, and not just 2 roommates that live together.
Oh,
Because-
good on them if they are.
Yeah. I mean, it was always obvious, but like...
I did check. There are no fanfics involved. Well, there are no fanfics written about the Shepherd by Frederick Forsyth.
That's probably for the best.
So, yeah.
Could always check the nativity. Fanfiction about the birth of Christ.
Oh, now we are really getting into
No.
blasphemous
Yeah.
territory.
Yeah, let's not do that. Fine. No shipping of Mary and Joseph.
I'll tell you what, though. Since we are winding down,
Yep.
and this is the season. What would you both like for Christmas?
Oh, God. I don't know. Less damp in my house might be nice.
So you want a less damp house?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Okay.
I realize you're going somewhere with this.
No, I'm going nowhere. I just thought it was a nice and fluffy way to.
Oh, I
to
thought you were
wind
going to
down
lead
on.
into... I thought you were going to lead into something like, well, here's some Waluigi erotica. Go ham.
I mean, I wasn't. I just thought it'd be a nice and fluffy way to sort of wind down on. Let the listeners know that we are real people with real wants
Oh,
and
right.
fears. And,
Okay.
so yeah.
I've been putting off buying a copy of Baldur's Gate 3 because
Okay.
I refuse to buy games at full price, even though it's been getting rave reviews. Buy me that. No, I'm kidding. Do not buy me anything, obviously. I'll probably get it at some point. Grace, what do you want? I know what you told me you wanted, but I don't know if there's anything else.
Screwdrivers, and then I'll ask for a red toolbox.
Yes. Well, like a proper upright roll cab snap-on one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need somewhere to
Nice.
put all my shit. I've currently got one of those little red Caprice tins that used to hold chocolate wafers, holding all my kit at work.
Yeah, you
'Cause-
do need a toolbox.
Because someone someone brought in a massive toolbox. Someone took the piss and brought in a smaller toolbox, saying it could hold the same amount as what he's got in his. And then someone else brought in a little like fishing-shaped fish box, and tried to put all the big tools in his box. And then I came in with my little Caprice tin, ate all the wafers out of it. I bet I can fit all of that in this little box. Obviously I couldn't, but you know.
And that's been your box ever since.
Yeah, I'll take a photo of it at some point.
Tell
Nice.
ya, Halfords, between about 70 and 120 quid. We'll get you what
Oh,
you
that's
need.
it. That's
Yeah.
bloody. It's a lot for like a chest of drawers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The snap-on ones are even worse. Like, I think the one I was going to buy as an apprentice mechanic was 600 quid, but brand new it would have been like 5 grand. So,
Damn.
yeah.
That's a lot to drop.
On
Bit
a
of red
box.
metal.
Yeah, on a fucking box. But anyway, there we go.
Yeah. Go to IKEA.
Yeah, get a chest of drawers.
Yeah, put them on 2 roller skates and just wheel them about.
I keep meaning to buy a doormat, and I've still not got around to it.
Maybe
That's
you could
probably-
ask for one for Christmas.
Sure, that's what I want for Christmas.
A doormat.
Yeah. Some art for the house as well.
Yeah.
So last time Grace was here, she told me that I decorate like a student, and that has stuck with me ever since. And it's made me realize I do need to overhaul what I've done with the place. Like that was psychic damage you did there.
Yeah,
So-
but I'm not wrong.
I know you. I didn't say you were. It just hadn't dawned on me till you said it, and now I need to
I'm
do.
not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that I hate it.
Okay, good to know. Well, I'll do something about it at some point.
The
Probably
thing
once
is,
everything else is done.
I know exactly what you mean because I have a room in my house which is decorated pretty much to my tastes. In which case, it hasn't changed since we bought the house. Only there's posters of steam engines on the walls. There's pictures of aircraft. There's model aircraft, model planes, trains, cars, trucks. There's my collection of airfix kits, and yeah. So
And that's fine.
yeah,
Decorate
Yeah.
however makes you happy,
yeah, exactly.
I think is the moral of the story.
And this room makes me happy.
Good. So what have we learned today? What have we learned this year?
Well, I already knew about Sadist Santa.
We learned about Sadist Santa.
Yes.
My beliefs were tragically shattered that Sadist Santa is real.
You're welcome.
Oh,
I don't feel it.
You feel very unwelcome in your own house.
I still don't know who your top waifus / husbandos are.
Oh, we sort of pitched in a couple of
Or
names.
or ship of the year.
there's
Shit.
just
Actually,
been
Grace,
so
I've got
many.
yours written down. Zorro and Sanjay. Nick, ship of the year. Don't think about it. Just make it happen.
Oh, there has just been so many. Probably Aziraphale and Crowley.
Sure, you can. I mean, they became canon this year, so
Yeah, exactly.
good enough.
I mean, did
Exactly.
they?
Fine.
They had a breakup, and they said they
Yeah,
weren't even
they
together.
their feelings became canon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's confirmed that they're not. They don't just see each other as bros.
Okay.
That's so. In that sense, they have become canon. They're not together. They got fucking divorced.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's-
Ugh. It's so
I guess
sad.
that's one step closer to the ideals, right? I guess.
Is it?
Though It doesn't feel it right now. It probably will do once season 3's
No,
written.
it feels like a gay guy was like, I really like you, and the guy was like, I forgive you, no homo, and fucked off to his desk job.
Yeah. I suppose if it was any other author,
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
would feel like a kick in the balls.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's Neil. Like
First name
he's like
terms with Neil.
he's the one famous person that uses Tumblr.
Yeah, he
Like
is.
Yeah.
obviously it's going to end in happy gay relationships because it's what he does.
We
Well, it's not
must
what he does actually.
believe.
I can't think of anything else he's written where that's happened. But
In this specific
I've got
one,
faith.
this specific piece of media, he's leaning into it.
I feel like I feel like it'll end happily.
Did you
It
send me
will.
a thing saying that he was just going to give Good Omens a really bad ending because someone was like,
I posted it in the Discord.
yeah.
Someone tweeted at him after Doctor Who, "Hey, hang on, let me find it so I can read it verbatim." Yeah, someone tweeted a picture of David Tennant from the ending of Doctor Who, be like, "Hey Neil, do you see David Tennant has a happy ending? Take notes." And yeah, he replied, "Got it. So you want me to avoid that in Good Omens 3 because it's already been done. I was going to do a happy ending, but I take your point. From here on, tragedy."
Arsehole.
Fuck's sake, Neil.
I mean, I feel like I'd be doing exactly the same in his shoes, just kind of hyping up that I'm just going to make David Tennant sad all the time.
Yeah, just taking the piss.
And it's going to be a fake out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But he's going to keep saying, "Oh, yeah, no, totally dies at the end." Like, or worse. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I have confidence. My OTP of the year is still When Claire. I'll stand by that.
Yeah, that's a perfectly valid
I love it when
observation.
the broody one is soft for the sunshine one. And they did that perfectly.
Yeah.
And I'd look forward to more of it. Okay. Do we want to do... What do we want to say to end the year?
That was the year that was.
Yeah.
It was.
And as we are picked up by the scruffs of our necks and thrust headlong into another year of the 2020s, then,
God, it is, isn't it?
yeah, then just take solace in the fact that if we have made at least one person happy this year through listening to us, then we can say that our job here is done.
That was oddly profound. I don't really know how to top that. Which is why I'm going to ask Grace to do it instead.
What do you want me to say?
Anything.
Anything.
Give us something. Give us something profound.
Oh, something profound. Just put me on the spot. This.
I'm sorry.
Usually I'll
Okay.
just drop it into conversation and people go, "What?" and then I'll pretend that I've never said anything. But it's difficult when I've got the spotlight.
Okay, we can plagiarize someone instead. It's been a hell of a year. We've seen things that you would never believe.
It's a podcast.
No, I can't even commit to the fucking Blade Runner bit. It's
Yeah,
all
but
of
this
it lost. All of the fix will be lost to time, like tears in the rain. Except they won't, thanks to the archive.
Yeah.
Good on you, archive of our own, preserving this for years to come. And you
it's
know
not
what?
time to die.
It's not time to die. It's time to probably stop recording.
It's
Where
time
do
to
they
rest.
keep the internet?
I'm sorry?
Where do they keep the internet, like the information for?
I don't think
everything?
there's one central place. It's distributed over many different servers across the
so
globe.
like it's just hanging about in the air.
It's
It's
hanging about in the
everywhere
air.
and nowhere.
It is.
So the
It is all
moment-
around us.
So the moment towers collapse and there's no access to internet, we can't access anything like AO3.
They'll be preserved somewhere on
Yeah.
servers.
You sure?
Though I see where you're going with this, and I agree. We should start a fundraiser to download AO3 and launch it into space.
What if we printed out the fix?
Oh.
There's so much paper.
What if the writing was really small and double-sided?
It takes so long.
Oh, I do like the idea of this fucking Library of Alexandria style structure, and it's all filled with fanfics.
We empty out like a really big monastery or church and just fill it with gay smut.
I don't know. I'm quite fond of the idea of launching it into space rather than preserving it in a single place on Earth. Because then eventually alien life will find it and they'll be introduced to humanity through Silently on the Blink of Orgasm or, God, anything else we've read on this show.
Imagine like aliens not coming down to wipe us out for being degenerates, but in fact, our civilization itself, as we know it, collapses, and generations from now, there are survivors wandering through and stumbling upon the old texts.
That's true. And then maybe we can start a religion around that.
Cult leaders.
Oh God, yeah.
Today, the podcast sphere. Tomorrow, the world.
I knew we wouldn't be able to find an answer for AO3, so I looked to the most reliable source of knowledge available, Quora.
Of course.
Asking about the second most reliable source of knowledge. You can actually buy a paperback set of Wikipedia for $50,000.
And I bet it turns up in the back of trucks.
Yeah. So if you printed every article, it would be... Hang on. So it's 7,473 volumes would be the total of Wikipedia.
How big's a volume?
So if you stacked them, it would be 5,600 feet.
Wow,
which is
okay.
2 Burj Khalifas.
Wow.
Or roughly 5 Empire State Buildings.
And you could buy that?
I'm starting to think they lied in that first paragraph now I'm
reading
this.
Is this an A4 book?
It doesn't say. You know what? I'm going to the second... Google's shit lately, incidentally. It gave me Quora before Wikipedia.
Okay.
Yeah,
but we're talking about AO3, not Wikipedia.
We're not going to get the stats for AO3.
Ah.
Unless AO3 has a page like this, but I doubt they do. I'm going to Wikipedia because it's so well funded and researched and everything. So there's currently 6.7 million articles on the English Wikipedia, which is 59 million pages.
Okay, I can't even comprehend that.
No.
It's big.
Yeah. Wikipedia is big.
And we're just talking about the English language version. There's more. There's so much more. Hard copy sales. In 2015, a man published... Okay, so there is you can buy... There is one copy that is just printed out Wikipedia. 700 pages each, 7,000 volumes.
That's insane.
Is there a picture?
Close. There's a graph. There isn't. I'm guessing maybe he didn't do it. I don't know. I'll read into this a little bit more.
You're right, there probably are more fics than there are Wikipedia articles.
I'm not so sure.
The size of Wikipedia?
So yeah, it's big.
That's insanity.
Mm-hmm. Hang on. I feel like Wikipedia's probably bigger. Oh no, I'm full of shit. Apparently AO3 is bigger.
Hey.
According to bigger than the English Wikipedia.
But either way, if you have a
nuts.
lot of money and you want to annoy somebody, then get them the entirety of AO3 printed out. Because they'll have nowhere to put it.
God. Maybe we should just pick like the top fics from each fandom and just carve them into stone somewhere. Like have them sort of arrange them sort of in the style of Stonehenge.
Yeah.
But it's like each one's just spicy erotica. You know, just to preserve civilization. Because I'm worried about us losing the internet now.
Yeah.
You've got me thinking about that. And launching it into space on a CD is probably not the best system. Maybe some kind of like golden record. Yeah.
It'll be fine either way.
I hope so. I'm going to download AO3 if I can. Just to keep a backup somewhere, just in case.
Yes.
If that's an option. We'll find out. Okay, we should wrap up on... This is a very bleak note for the end of the year, but it's been a bleak year, so that suits us. Thank you for listening if you made it this far. Apologies for rambling incoherently and writing our own version of Isaac Asimov's Foundation only about AO3.
Yeah, but we do that anyway.
We don't do that specifically every day, but...
We ramble on incoherently.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Thanks for being with us all this year. And see you next time. See you next year. We'll probably take a mini hiatus like we did last year. Don't know how long that'll be. Probably just the month of January.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back with more things.
Season 4 this time, innit?
Season 5.
Season 5? Oh, holy shit.
We started in 2020. It's now 2024.
Wow, Jesus.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's a weird one.
That is. That time has just gone by.
I know, right? Okay, I'm getting hungry. It's time to go. Good night, everyone. See you next time.
Good night.